What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the second part of this huge coin collection that I bought. Excited to show you what we got because there's some amazing stuff here yet again. The first part seemed to go down really well with you guys, so if you've not seen that one, definitely watch that after this. That was pre-decimal, going way back to the 13th century, I think. This is world coins, and initially I did want to do all of the world coins that I've bought off of him in one video, but while preparing this, there's just way too much here, so we're going to have to do parts 2 and parts 3 of world coins. So more videos, that's all. There's just so much here, you'll see when we start getting into it. We're going through somewhat alphabetically. We're doing countries where we've got more than 3 coins from each, or 3 or more coins from each, and then at the end of part 3 we've got a lot of countries where we've just got 1 coin. Anyway, let's get on with it. And kicking us off, we have got Australia. There's some lovely coins here. First off, we've got a 3 pence, 1942. And this is fairly modern compared to some of the stuff here, and that's not a joke, honestly. But a lovely coin nonetheless. Excellent stuff. Put it that way up so we stay in the same order. Be easy to put away then. And we have a shilling, 1940. Excellent design, this one. That way up. And a florin, 1942. We can't spend too much time on any of these because there's so much here, honestly. And then we've got a halfpenny, 1954. And then we've got a stack here of pennies. A couple of older ones with a different design, 1917, 1935. George V ones there. Excellent. And then all of these different dates with the kangaroo. This one, there's a 1964. But loads and loads of dates there. We're not going to go through them all. Definitely filling out our date run on those. Epic. Next up, we've got the Austro-Hungarian Guilden. First up, 1 cruiser. This is pre-decimal. 1816, that one. Again, the flips not really helping us being able to see the coins. Everything that isn't flipped is going to stay unflipped until I've shown you guys. It's especially difficult with these worn copper or bronze coins. 15 Kreutzer are there. And then 1861 4 cruiser. So that's a decimal one. Then we have the Austrian Netherlands. 1751 20 liards. This is a lovely coin. Probably one of my favourites in here. I might say that a few times. A lovely coin from the Austrian Netherlands, which I think is mostly now Belgium. Speaking of Belgium, it's up next. We have a couple of 2 cents with the lion on. Not great condition, these, but dates we don't have. 1870. And that one's older, is it? 1835, that one. Lovely though. Then we've got a 5 cents, or 5 centimes, 1862, 10 centimes, and then a few more modern bits, but I flipped them because they're in fairly nice condition. That one's not the greatest, not silver. And then a wartime one as well, made of zinc. Not bad though. There isn't everything here either. This is only the good stuff that I flipped. There's so much other stuff, more modern and not current, but yeah, more modern and 20th century stuff, which is all ready to go into the collection as well. But I haven't got the flips to flip it all, especially right now. On we go to Canada. We've got 1 cent there, Victoria, and another one, 1901. 1914, George V. And another one, 1918. This one's cool, 1943, 5 cents. V for victory there as well. And was to try and inspire the war effort, 1943. And very interestingly on this one, this isn't the best example, so you can't really see it. But there is Morse code just going around the rim there. And it says, "We win when we work willingly." There you go. Pretty cool little thing about that one. Here we have a halfpenny provincial token from 1844. So I think this was when Canada was still a province. Province of Canada. And then there was a whole roll of these, or a tube of these, all brand spanking new. So I flipped one of these as well, a 1964, 1 cent. I've got quite a few of those. They're all 1964 as well. Okay, next up we've got Ceylon, which is current Sri Lanka, a 1910, 10 cents, 80% silver. Edward VII. That one's moved a bit in the flip. 50 cents, 1921. George V, that one. And 55% silver. And then the George V, King and Emperor of India. 1 cent from Ceylon. Is it Ceylon? Ceylon? I think it's Ceylon, isn't it? Okay, next up we have Cyprus. Now we have got a lot of these already, but these are virtually uncirculated. Lovely condition, a whole set from the first year that these circulated, 1983. And there's one that we definitely didn't have, the rest we have, and that is the half cent. Excellent stuff. So they will replace the ones that we've got in the collection. So I'm pretty sure ours won't be that nice. They're absolutely lovely. Okay, next up, and I need another different page of information. And this is Denmark, 1771, 1 skilling. Very interesting, this one. Certainly our oldest Danish coin. Lovely stuff. And then we have 1 krona, I think this is. Yeah, a bit of damage on this one up here. Looks like someone's almost punched it with something. Christian the 9th, apparently. There you go. And a tiny little Danish 1 ore with the hole in the centre there. More modern, that one, but thought it was worthy of flipping, clearly. Okay, what have we got next? Next up, it's Egypt. And this is 20 para. And this is a Tugla, which is kind of the emblem of the Sultan. And this was the 32nd Sultan, Abdulaziz. I think it's Ottoman Empire, but yeah, for some reason it's classed as Egypt, so I don't know exactly. We've got some more Ottoman ones coming up as well. That'll be in part 3 though. There we go. And we have 1 Kirsch. And this is a different Sultan now, the 34th Sultan, Abdul Hamid II. And then this is one of my favourites for sure of the whole bunch. Just such a great design, and it's silver as well. 72% silver, 10 Kirsch from 1957. And I think just the, it's not really toned. It is a little, isn't it? Tone in or discolouring. I think it suits it. Lovely, lovely coin. Okay, next up we've got France, and it's quite a big pile here, so some of this we might flick through. But kicking us off is an absolute beauty. It's not in the greatest condition, but this is a 1657 Louis XIV Liard. Lovely, lovely coin. Again, probably one of my favourites of the bunch. Shame it isn't a little bit nicer condition, but for that age, it's still pretty good. And then we've got some Napoleon III, 1851. I think that's a 2 centimes, is it? Not sure why that's snuck in there. That should be further down, I think. We have a few of these beauties. The 2 sols from 1792. And I do question with this one whether that's kind of a flawed planchette when it was minted, that one. I'm not sure that's damage. It's quite significant. Yeah, a few of those. Another couple of those actually. And then the smaller version, 12 deniers. Again, not in the greatest condition, but still certainly worth a few quid even in this condition. A mint mark down there on that one. And this is a 1793. Lovely stuff. And then we've got a couple of strangely dated coins. This is an undécime, so one décime, which I think is 10 centimes, and this is when France started a new calendar as well. So here it says, is that Lan 6, Lan 5, and then on this one it's got the same thing as well. And it was the new calendar they brought in, which didn't last very long. Only lasted about 12 years in total, I think. And they also tried to bring in 10 hours a day, 100 minutes in an hour, and 100 seconds in a minute. So, really bizarre time in French history in terms of calendar and stuff. But yeah, these are actually from... when are they from? 1796, I think, around there. So very interesting. Something I need to research a little bit more. And then we've got still some lovely French coins here as well. 1851, 50 centimes, that's 50% silver. And not in bad condition at all for a 170-year-old coin. This one, not so great, 1866. Napoleon III there on it again. But again, 83.5% silver, this one. And so is this one. And a few of the other next ones as well, I think. Slightly different designs. That one's pretty worn as well. But this one's fairly nice. 1909. With the sewer there. That's the design I'm a bit more used to seeing. So all of those, silver 50 centimes. There's another. And then this I really like. Again, a shame it's not in slightly better condition. 1811 1 franc. Napoleon I, I believe. 1.3 million mintage. And then another silver 1 franc, 1898. There's the sewer again. And then there's a lot more Napoleon III stuff here. Just flick through it quickly. $1897. 10 centimes. And 5 centimes. That one's not bad. Varying degrees of condition on those, but all dates we don't have, so they'll be going into the collection for sure. Then we have a 20 franc, 1933. 68% silver, this one, 0.68. And not in bad condition at all. Lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, messed up there, haven't I? Let's get this right, or it's just gonna cause me a mess later on. Okay, a few more countries still to go. We're straight on to another big one, and this is Germany. Although we've got some German states first. And this is from the Duchy of Nassau, 1842. Ein Kreuzer. Lovely stuff. And then we have this one from the Free Imperial City of Aachen, or Aachen. 1765, just 1.2 million minted of these. This side's pretty nice, but the other side with the bird on it, not quite so great. Minted in 1765, 12 Heller. And then we have quite a few Prussian coins as well here. A lovely condition, one Pfennig there, still with some luster. 1846 D mint mark. And it says 360 einen Thaler, so this is 1/360th of a thaler. 2 Pfennig, and another 1868, 1853, 1846. Some lovely, lovely old coinage here. 1838 3 Pfennig. 1852, and then some silver groschen, or silber groschen, 1827 and 1854. Just some amazing old coins. Not such great condition on these two, but still nice to have. Not something I had before. Oh, and another that I missed, 1861, and there we go. That one's lovely. Not bad at all. Wilhelm König von Prussian, which is King of Prussia, presumably. And then we've got a couple here. And what were these now? 1/6 of a thaler, so it's 60 Pfennigs, basically. And again, another couple of not bad portraits there. Happy to add those to my collection. And there we go, there's a big chunk of silver there. The 3 marks, Drei mark. Again from Prussia. Wilhelm II. Lovely, lovely stuff, 90% silver. And that is a nice portrait, isn't it? Great coin. Shame about the few edge dings that are really obvious there, but still a lovely coin nonetheless. Okay, and then there's some more modern German stuff. I say more modern, this is still from the 1800s. 1894, 1 Pfennig, 2 Pfennig, 5 Pfennig from 1871, 1876. Some lovely coins. And these will all be going into the collection. Okay, what's up next? I think it's Greece. It is indeed. And I know there's a lovely bit of silver here to kick us off. 50 lepta from 1874. And again, that is just in great condition, isn't it? Lovely, lovely portrait. George I, I think that is. And 83.5% silver. There he is again. 1869 10 lepta. And then another lovely, lovely coin, 1960 20 drachmae. And that is silver as well, 83.5% silver. Great design too. Then we have a set of 3 from the regime of the colonels. The symbol of Athena there on the 1 and 2 drachmae, the owl, and then a 50 as well. Of course, the phoenix rising from the ashes. Lovely Greek coins going into the collection. Okay, what's next? We have something a bit closer to home. Got some territories in here, and this is a Guernsey 2 doubles from 1929. And this has an amazingly low mintage of just 79,000. It is a shame about that, what looks like a bit of damage there. But it's a lovely coin nonetheless, and not one that I had. So that will be going into the territory collection, along with the 8 doubles from 1918. Again, with a pretty low mintage of 157,000. 8 doubles from doubles, get it right, 1938. Lots of luster on that. Lovely condition. 120,000 minted. And then a few more modern bits as well. Some of the most modern coins we'll probably see in today's video. Do love the cow. Some of these we probably already have, so we will see if they're better than the ones we have got. Okay, we're getting there, we're getting there. Appreciate if you're stuck with me through this, especially if world coins aren't necessarily a thing. But here we go, on to India. We have 2 annas from the East India Company. Yeah, 1841. Queen Victoria there. 91.7% silver. And then another 2 annas from India, 1862. And this one is in lovely shape, isn't it? For a little dinky coin like that. Still see Queen Victoria very nicely there. And again, that's a silver coin. We have these darker coins are so hard to see, aren't they, when they're in the flip? Yeah, so they're hard to see, aren't they? Sorry guys, it is a bit of a shame. There we go, 1/4 anna. And these 2 are the same coin, apart from, you're going to struggle to see it, but the one on the left here has 2 leaves right at the end there, and the one on the right doesn't. So 2 varieties of the same coin, same year, from the 1850s. 1858. Then we have some 1/4 annas, 1862. And again, we have some varieties here, and they're to do with the diameter of the coins, depending on whether they're minted in Calcutta or Madras. And there's also some differing bust types as well, so it's something I need to look into a bit more. We have a 1/2 anna here as well, and again, this is one where I'm not quite sure if that's damage. Probably is. This from 1862. Queen Victoria again there. Again, similar coinage, 1/4 anna, Queen Victoria. And another one. And then a bit more modern, a 1943, interesting shape, 2 annas. George VI on there. Okay, 2 more countries, Ireland and then Italy. So here is Ireland, and this isn't actually currency. It was intended to circulate, but it was actually made as a protest to tax back in 1818. It's a tax protest token. On here it says Luke 20, chapter 25, verse. Chapter 20, verse 25, which obviously is referencing the Bible. And that says, so he said to them, then pay to Caesar what belongs to Caesar, and to God what belongs to God. So yeah, a tax protest penny. Very interesting. And then some actual currency. We have a lovely, lovely, again, probably one of my favourites, farthing here. 1935 Irish farthing with a mintage of just 192,000, and it is in lovely condition for such a scarce coin. We've had some scarce coins today, and there's some real scarce coins coming in the third part of this series. My mind was blown by some of the mintages, honestly. Then we have a 1914 penny. Again, this is one of the low mintage ones. A penny, Irish penny, 312,000 minted of these. And now we've managed to get ourselves one. Excellent. And then a bit of Irish silver as well. A 1928, 75% silver, 1 shilling with the bull on it. Lovely stuff. Okay, last country, and it is Italy. Kicking it off though, we have two from the Papal States, which were a series of territories in the Italian peninsula ruled by the Pope from the 8th century until 1870. We have 10 soldi on the left here, which is of course silver, and 1 biacco, 1851. Two lovely coins. Interesting colouring on this one. The one on the misto is the same as well, so it's obviously common for it to happen. Lovely stuff. And then to finish us off, we have a 1 centesimi, a 2, and a few 5s, and a 10, and a 20. Not bad condition, are they, for the age? What was this one? 1867. And it's not bad at all. Lovely stuff. There's just so much here, it's hard to cover it all and get all the info out. And this has gone on for nearly half an hour now. So if you've watched it all, thumbs up to you. Don't bother dropping me a thumbs up. Thumbs up to you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Hope you saw some coins you enjoyed. I'm just overwhelmed to add all of this to my collection. It's just so amazing. Drop us a thumbs up if you'd be so kind. I'll see you soon for some more coiny goodness. Leave us a comment, of course. Subscribe if you're not. Take it easy.